I'm back. What? I am the devil, and I am here to do the devil's work.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
California! Oh, fucking Christ. We made it, y'all. We made it. We've survived, Mikey, we've survived cannibals, inbred hillbillies, corncob backward-ass children trying to kill us.
Two sets of cannibal, like, incest weirdos.
Right. Eating roadkill, absurd magic finger beds in a motel trying... You son of a bitch. Trying to murder us. And trekking through the fucking desert on foot. Holy,
just to get here.
It's California. Fucked, man. It's fucked. But we did it. We did it. We did it, California. All right. Yes. Oh, hey. Hey, guys. How you doing? Thanks for checking in again. You're not really enjoying all of the pain with us, but you're listening in to us suffer, which is cool. Thanks for that. We've been chugging along for days again, just trying to get over to California, Los Angeles as quick as possible. The ghost of the Subaru is still running strong despite us wrecking it in the Nevada desert because Mikey, my bitch wife, saw a bunny.
Virginia too.
Yeah. You didn't catch that. I said, Mikey, my bitch wife. It made me wreck the car.
He deserved his death in that movie, honestly.
He did. Crispy ass fry fuck. Person. Yeah, he was awful. God. Slur immediately.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of slurs, though, Monster Squad is not innocent. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Oh, the bully scene?
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure. But not nearly as bad as The Hills Have Eyes. So, yeah, despite all the debauchery, actually, I guess because of all of the debauchery, we made a beeline for Cali, where we're going to check out Monster Squad, which is super cool. Hopefully, you're all aware now at this point, because it's been, 4 weeks at this point. But we're not in the store.
That went pretty fast, honestly.
It went by quick, didn't it? Yeah, we've been on a month-long Doom road trip, or a Doom trip, if you will. How's that Aldi brand energy drink?
It actually just tastes like Red Bull, honestly.
Yeah? What's it called again?
Okay.
Red Thunder?
Red Thunder, yeah.
I love it. Cool. Nice. Yeah, you stay hydrated on these trips.
It's $4 for a case.
$4 for a case of how many?
Actually, no. The 4-packs are $3, my bad.
4-pack for $3? Less than $1 a can?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like Aldi.
That's why I do that now.
Probably going to give you a heart attack, though. To like 800 milligrams of caffeine or something.
Actually, this one only has 80 milligrams.
That is not bad. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I usually drink more.
Yeah. Well, anyway, welcome back to the second annual VHS Doom Halloween road trip. We've traveled about 500 miles now from the Nevada desert. My daughter calls Nevada avocado because I don't know. Her uncle lives in Nevada. So when we're like, where does, Uncle John live? Because he moved out to Nevada. It's like,
when did he move?
Avocado. Like a year ago at this point.
Huh.
Yeah. He's in Vegas. So, yeah. We stopped in to see him.
I didn't know he moved.
Oh, yeah, you did. We stopped. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so...
I don't remember that. The Frodo pipe was...
The Frodo pipe. Oh, yeah, the fucking Gandalf pipe, bro. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Gandalf. I have been Gandalf.
That's right. Then my fucking Hobbit pipe, it's keeping us lit. Litty lit. All right, so we're closing in on the site of our last VHS Doom Halloween road trip stop, which is LA, and the filming locations for the Monster Squad. Hey. When I was, I might cut this out, but when I was doing my, notes and, show stuff this morning, looking at filming locations, the first thing that popped up was Monster Squad technically was written to take place in like Louisiana because of like the swamp, I guess. And I was like, holy shit, did we go the wrong way? But then obviously I was like, we're just going to go to the filming location and everything is in Los Angeles. So that's okay.
I didn't realize it was supposed to be shot there.
Yeah, I didn't either until I saw it on one of the wikis. I was like, oh, fuck, did we just take a complete wrong turn again?
Third one.
Wrong turn 3. The 3 inning. So if you're new to the show and you haven't listened into last year's road trip, it was a lot of fun. Go check it out. We did a lot more like Halloween specific movies, but we pack up a bunch of tapes, snacks, energy drinks.
Exorcist, Trick or Treat. What else would you do?
Exorcist, Trick or Treat. We did Halloween was the last one. We ended in Haddonfield. And Night of the Demons? Was that one of them?
Oh yeah, Night of the Demons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where your father didn't want to be with you anymore.
Oh, God. Yeah. Baby Stooge, man. Papa Stooge doesn't talk to me anymore. That's all right. It's all right. So I changed my name to Doom. Dylan Doom. I'm not Dylan Stooge anymore. Yeah, so anyway, we pack up a bunch of shit. We load into the Ghost of Mikey Subaru, and we hit the road to visit some locations of our favorite horror films. The format of these episodes is a little different, but we do hope you enjoy them anyway. And, as always, on these road trips and every episode, I'm joined by my ever-nefarious, dastardly, can-cracking, and always awesome co-host, Mikey Mutant!
Hey, Mikey!
Oh, God, shit! Why can't we get rid of this goddamn doll? Fuck,
it's been like almost a year since Chunky
I tried to set him on fire last week.
It can't hurt me.
I know that.
Almost a year.
Shit. God,
dude. I think last February is when we did Child's Play, and he still hasn't left us. Oh my god.
Yeah, he's a fucking disease, man. I throw him out the window every time. Roll down the window, chuck him by the leg, right out onto the highway.
What I think happens is when you chuck him out the window, he comes in through the trunk.
Maybe. I thought I saw him got run over by a semi-truck last time, though. It was like, boom, and like there was...
Come on.
Yeah.
He's a doll. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. He looks a little beat up. He's got some road rash on him. But chunky, everybody. He's not going back to Chicago. We're not hitting that
Definitely
on the way
not.
back. Yeah.
Chunkago.
Chunkago for Chunky. And Chunky's play or
Chunky's play.
Chuddled's play. I don't know, man. Fuck.
Oh my god.
All right. So how you been, buddy? What's going on?
I've been good. I went to a death metal concert last weekend. It was awesome. On Death Rules.
Okay.
I recorded an After Dark episode on our YouTube channel for the movie The Dead Pit. I was about to stutter. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Dead
good.
Pit. That was interesting. I'm making a new one soon. I have the script up for it already. It's a 1974 movie Axe.
That'll be great.
Lisa.
Yeah.
It was a Video Nasty. I decided to do one of the Video Nasties.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie doesn't really get as much love as it should. I know Mortician did a song about it, and they had like a sample of it. But that should be out soon. Other than that, just family stuff. Trying to think. Lots of Ninja Turtle stuff with Sam.
Okay.
Kind of went crazy on eBay recently, getting him a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah, you were sending some screenshots. I was like, wow, Sammy's a lucky kid, man.
Yeah, I have like 5 of them coming today. I mean, I can't really help. I don't know. It's like, so eBay, they have them for like $5, like maybe like $10 at most for each figure.
Yeah.
And like, it's super cheap, and I don't know, he enjoys it. It's his favorite thing to do with me. He says he's sharing our toys. He calls it our toys.
Oh, that's so cute. I love
every
it.
Time he comes from school, he's like, "Can we have a battle?"
So you set them all out and make big battle?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I only watched one movie. It was because I'm doing the After Dark, the one I just explained, Axe. It's a really good movie. I think our listeners would love it a lot, especially if they like 70s, like, weird, low-budget horror.
I think that's a big part of our demographic, so I think that's a good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what I did, what I saw.
All right, man.
What's up with you?
Well, work, the usual. You know, there's not a lot new when you work, 50 hours a week. And I understand the editing bit, right? There's not a lot of time to watch stuff because I do the editing for the podcast. And now you're starting to do your own sort of episode. So it's hard to watch stuff when you're creating content. So I did watch one. I watched one thing. I'm trying to think if there's anything new with Ari or the family. I really don't think so, man. It's just kind of like smooth sailing. Yeah. Oh, and shit, there is something exciting that's coming. So I'm going to North Carolina next weekend to go to the Mutilator 2 screening at the Oceana Motel, and I get to see the filming locations. So there's a company. I will. There's a company. You should go check it out. We'll give them a shout out without any promotion or like paid promotion whatsoever. But it's called On-Set Cinema. On-Set Cinema puts together events where you can watch films where they were filmed, and then they'll take you on a tour of, more filming locations. So I guess Buddy and On-Set Cinema are working together, and they put together a screening at night, and then the next morning Buddy is going to be leading kind of a tour with On-Set Cinema.
I hope there's no tour of a Serbian film.
Oh, fucking Christ, Mikey. What is your brain? Jesus.
I was going to say something like a tumbling doll of flesh, but
you derailed me like a motherfucker. I saw a picture of a guy. It was like on Trashy or something subreddit. I follow a bunch of stupid subreddits, and it was a guy wearing a t-shirt that said, "I like a Serbian film. Fuck you and your baby." And I was like,
I kind of want that shirt.
I was like, what?
I have the Unearthed Films Blu-ray of it. They're releasing an extended cut and a documentary soon.
Yeah, well, that's
Shout
one that I've never brought myself to watch. I probably
There's another one
for this show.
There's another one from that time period from the same country, from Serbia, called "Life and Death of a Porno Gang." It's the same content. Yeah,
I've heard of that.
I have that one too. It's crazy.
Should we do that on an After Dark?
No, we're gonna probably do on our Patreon if we do anything.
A Serbian film? Would we do that?
Yes.
Patreon only?
Yes.
He said yes.
We talked about this. All the extreme stuff is probably going to be on there.
Yeah, most of the really extreme stuff we do, but we do need to plan one of those soon.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's been a while since we did the watch along.
So I don't even know what the fuck I was saying now. You completely derailed me on that.
Because you're going to see.
Buddy. Fuck. Yeah. Yes. So I wanted to shout out Buddy Mike. He sent you a fucking signed poster. Be nice. Let me talk about it.
I gotta get a frame of the story here.
Yeah, I know. So, yes, I'm going down to hang out with Buddy Cooper and the crew, man. Get to meet everybody. I got a brand new VHS Doom shirt coming, so I can wear it. Maybe try to get some pictures with them. And
still waiting for mine.
Yeah, you're getting there. 2 months, man. I think it's 2 months. Actually, Troy, I got to send Troy his tapes and his shirt. He's been a Patreon member for a couple months now. So, and then you're coming up on it, and then Mike too, cinematic PhD. So I got a lot of tapes and shirts to send out.
And I think he's non-didactic on Twitch.
Yeah. So, okay, all right. No more ADD moments. Let me bring it back. What else was I talking about? Okay, so doing all of that, what did I watch? Not a lot, because I also did not have much time. Trying to get the Hills Have Eyes episode out was a lot. These episodes, editing these episodes and getting all the sound in for our locations that we're visiting, quote unquote, is a lot of fucking work, but I like it. I'm having a lot of fun doing sound engineering for sure. But all right, I watched one thing. A Box in the Woods Part 2, which is a free movie on YouTube by Xavier Galarza from 2024. This was suggested by the Bearded Villain. This guy's a young filmmaker who gets his friends together and he makes movies and he puts them up for free on YouTube. Very, very cool. It's got an 80s, like almost 80s slasher vibe to it. Some really good for the budget, which is a no budget, gore effects in the beginning, and
that's my favorite kind of shit.
You get to see a killer, axe wielding killer wearing almost like a Jack Skellington mask. So that was kind of cool. Ooh, it was a neat look.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So
this is on YouTube.
It's on YouTube for free. If you search A Box in the Woods Part 2, it'll come up. And apparently, I was reading into it a bit because I was like, well, what's Part 1? Part 1 was just the actual movie itself that was too gory, that got kicked off of YouTube worldwide. Anywhere that he published it, it got kicked off YouTube. And I guess if you reach out to him directly, you can get the copy that was too gory for YouTube. So that's cool. You know, it's cool shit. So anyway, go check that out. Yeah.
So what do you think of the trailer for Slaughterhouse 2 Death Metal?
Fuck me. God damn. Please, if you're listening to this, don't pay attention to what Mikey's saying right now and don't look it up, because I want to preserve the memory of Buddy as it is.
Yeah, one of my friends was sharing it on Facebook and I saw it and I'm like, oh God, come on.
They took like a 14-year-old and they were like, here, take this flamethrower and act like a killer. You have to be a little hardened, you know, to pull off the slaughterhouse thing. You know, I don't know. I mean,
I don't like this whole thing where they're like, I mean, I liked when I saw the Mutilator 2, I thought it was cool, but
it's by the same person.
No, I'm just saying, what I'm trying to say is I usually don't like these sequels where it's like 40 years later.
Right. Yeah.
Which like don't need to be made if they didn't make it then, because like it's just weird and awkward. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just make it another movie then.
I think there's like a fine line, right? So like Buddy doing the Mutilator 2 brought back original cast members and he's the same director. And
but he had like life getting away when he was doing it. He said to us, but,
right?
Like,
Exactly.
I feel like most of these movies that like are getting sequels aren't like that though. I think it's just like a cash grab.
That's the problem when they just call it number 2, but none of the actors are the same. None of the, production crew is the same. The director's not the same. They just bought the rights and now they're doing like their own thing.
And the weapon's not even the same.
Yeah. You have to do it.
But he has an axe. Like, that's the poster.
I know. It's a flamethrower. Why would you give him a flamethrower? I don't know.
I mean, then if there's a flamethrower, they should just make Don't Go in the House too.
Right. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know. I like Don't Go in the House a lot. Actually, my buddy from work listened to it because I had talked about it on the podcast, and he's like, "This is a good movie." I'm like, "Yeah, it's very."
Yeah, the twins from The Sopranos is in it. He's the killer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the actor plays them.
Yeah.
I love it. It's one of my favorites. I put it up there with Maniac. I feel like they're the same plot almost, especially with like the
psycho derivative almost.
Well, yeah, but like what I mean is like instead of like a mannequins, like in Maniac, it's corpses.
Yeah,
like when they attack them at the end. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're definitely psycho, but yeah.
That ending when they come out of the chairs, like all the corpses come alive.
Horrifying.
That was pretty fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually,
what?
I only watched one thing, but like I did listen to what's it called? One of our favorite podcasts, last podcast on the left.
Yeah.
I was listening to they had one about a German killer who like kept his like child like.
Oh, you listened to that one too?
Yeah. I forgot her name.
Joseph Fritzl. I listened to that one too
that
this
Nazi
week.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was a Nazi fuck. Yeah, he imprisoned his daughter for she was 40 when she got out. She was 18 when she went in. It's like 25 plus years.
And they had kids, and then like one of the kids died. It was like horrifying. It's horrifying.
he incinerated the corpse. Yeah, that's a fucked one. I'm a big true crime fan. Honestly, dude, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I know you got your own true crime podcast, but if you want to do a VHS Doom or like a Doom Room like true crime show, let me know. I fucking love true crime. I get way too into it. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's a fucked one. I listen to the same one. So, hey, great minds, man. Yeah.
It's a great episode.
Yeah, for sure. Actually, I was just listening to an
especially
episode.
his wait, hold on, sorry.
Yeah.
His German accent.
It sounded like Miss Piggy. Yeah, that's really good. That's a solid accent.
Had me dying.
Yeah, it was stupid. I listened to another podcast, which was Time Suck with Dan Cummins. I love saying that.
It makes me laugh because like his name is Cummins and that's suck in it.
Right, exactly. Yeah. What up, mother suckers? But yeah, he talked about. I don't know if you've ever heard of Irish mother and baby homes. That's kind of a newer thing that's coming out. But the Catholic Church had all of these mother and baby homes throughout the late 1800s, early 1900s, all the way up to like 1990 or something like that. But women who got pregnant outside of marriage in Ireland would be shipped off to these homes. Their babies would be born. Babies would be taken from them immediately. The Catholic Church is estimated to have made somewhere in like the $60 million in today's money range from selling babies illegally. And then any babies that were of mixed race, they would put in like segregated homes and let them die. And then babies that they just didn't take care of and died, they'd bury in sewers underneath the
This reminds me of the death metal band, deathcore band, Infant Annihilator.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Their first album is literally about like the Catholic Church.
Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah,
it was the pedophilic ways of them.
Like one of the most evil institutions that's ever existed. No offense if you're Catholic. Yeah, I'm sure you're a nice person. But
we're not talking about the people. We're talking about the
the leadership, the clergy.
Say? Yeah, the leadership. Yeah, the clergy.
Yeah. God, there's some fucked fucks. Anyway, go check that out if you want to be sad for a day. All right, so as always, back on track here. Back on track. Jesus Christ.
Look at the first one is a Serbian film reference.
Oh my God.
I can't with you tonight. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay. It's okay. No more Serbian film references, though, today. We're talking Monster Squad. This is a children's movie, in essence. All right.
I hope Fred Dekker still can come on one eventually.
No, he will not. This episode is an homage to his movie, and he's going to listen to it, and he's going to be like, this fucking guy just keeps talking about a Serbian film. All right. Cool.
He's one of my favorite directors.
I know he is. Let's get you checked back in from last week. And I guess we got to give old Balthazar Doom a call. I'm a little nervous. I don't know what's been going on over at the store.
Speaking of weird stuff with children, this guy.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Or his demon, actually.
Yeah.
Another old demon. Hold on. Let me get my phone out. All right.
Hello? Yeah.
Dude, why is it taking you so long to answer?
Well, I'm finishing up the last touches on my child army. What are you doing?
What's happening now, dude?
Oh, well, we've had a surplus of new customers, and so I have a lot of children, and I decided to make a Balthazar youth gang, and I've got them dressed, and we're ready to go burn down the competitor VHS store across the street. I think it's called Schlockluster. Yeah.
Dylan, can you talk to him? I'm kind of afraid now.
What?
Yeah, I got it, man. Hey, Balthy. Okay. I'm gonna say this real plain and frank. You need to give back to fucking kids. All right. We don't need you. We don't need Balthazar youth. We don't need an army of children trained to fight with weapons to protect the store. It's just a rental store.
Yeah, but
wait. I have a question for you. I saw some pictures. Are they dressed like the Ninja Turtles?
That's my
favorite.
What are you doing? That's my favorite cartoon. So I figured, like, I didn't need them in military uniforms. If they look like fucking ninjas, they're just as scary. You know what I mean?
But they're only wearing the mask. They don't have, like, ninja armor or whatever.
No, yeah, but I give them lots of swords and stuff. So it's fine.
Dude, we're gonna get... You were the HR department. What is happening?
Yeah, I cleared it with myself. What's the problem?
Yeah, that's the problem. There's no oversight.
Yeah, that's true. I think we probably need to demote you, my friend. I don't think you can be in charge of making decisions like this anymore.
Yeah. Here's the face fucker.
What's up? I think you got a promotion. I think you're HR now. Okay.
What?
Yeah,
No.
Balthy, you can't be in the store for like 5 days, I think.
What? You son of a bitch.
Okay,
built this store. I've built my army.
I'm gonna tell you to leave
I
now.
will have them kill you.
I'm calling the zombie cops again. I'm leaving too.
Oh, God.
Alright, we're closing up for the day.
Well, do you want to hear the movies? They all came back.
Yeah, you can...
I gave back like 3 children this week, okay?
Give them all back or you're not going to return to the store.
Alright, fine.
All right,
Hey,
read them out.
hey, you little bitches, you can go. You can all go home.
Say it nicer.
Alright.
It's Halloween.
What?
Say it nicer. Give us some of our candy.
You can go. Here's some candy. I'm in trouble. I got demoted. I'm sorry. Your costume's really cool, though. Oh, hey, Ben. You're actually all right. You're okay. Thanks for hanging with me. And Sarah. Yeah. You're still bitch.
Read the
All right,
movies.
buddy. Okay. Yeah, so Last House on the Left, Wes Craven, 1972. This one was rewound. It was fine. I Drink Your Blood, 1971. David E. Durston. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That one's fine. Looks good. Death Game, Peter Trainer, S. Trainer, 1977. That looks pretty fine. Rewound. Little scratch on the plastic, though. Fucking asshole. The Candy Snatchers, 1973. Guerdon, True Blood. I'm going to start calling these kids Candy Snatchers because I had to give them candy because Mikey's a fucking asshole. And then Toy Story, 1995. John
I'm
Lasseter.
going to kick your asseter.
Yeah, good luck, you fucking bitch.
I had that shotgun from last time, motherfucker.
I'm not scared.
We're going to have a showdown when I come back to the store.
And come back from the bowels of hell more times. Well, actually, we might be tied. Okay.
I have this
Everything
anti-demon
looks
knife,
fine.
too.
I guess I'll let the kids go.
Alright, hang on up now. Bye.
I'm just tired of you guys.
Fuck you. Bye.
Cunt.
All right. So, I mean, that sounds good. It sounds like he's finally, like, doing the right thing there. It just took some serious reprimanding and the threat of losing his job. Who knew? That's how you manage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mikey,
and, we have a new HR guy.
you're not a bad
It's
manager,
you.
man.
I mean, I've done it for most of the time I've lived up here, so.
Right. No, good for you, buddy. You managed to get a demon to let the children go. That's taken 4 weeks to do, but we got it done. I wonder how much suffering there actually was, though, that we weren't able to
We're going to
fix.
have to clean the store again, I think.
Well, from what it sounds like, those kids cleaned it up pretty nice. It might be real dirty by the time we get back, because Balthy might pull, a fucking Pluto and smash all the tapes. I don't know. We'll see.
I heard Art the Clown is showing up, so there might be shit all
Oh,
over the walls.
no, not an art visit. The worst part of an art visit is all of the feces. Like, you think it would be him killing you and, like, scalping you and fucking cutting your appendages off? No, it's the shit you have to clean up later. It's fucking awful. Oh, my God. Oh, and congrats to Damien Leone, side note, and, the Terrifier franchise.
Number one film in America for like 2 weeks in a row, right?
For 2 weeks in a row. Number 4 highest grossing horror film of 2024 as of yesterday or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
And the highest grossing non-rated film, I think, of all time at this point.
I think so.
So, fuck yeah, man. Go Damien. Go.
Also,
Art.
you guys should check out our Art the Clown episode. Also.
Yeah. If you go back, I think it's episode 11. We did an Art the
I think
Clown
so.
franchise. We did All Hallows Eve, Terrifier 1, Terrifier 2.
Ninth Circle.
Oh, we did talk about the Ninth Circle. I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I didn't include that in the title, I don't think.
No.
But yeah, that is. We do talk about the very origins of Art and his very first appearance. So that was pretty cool. All right, so go check that out. But now it's time to press play on our last stop on the VHS Doom Halloween Road Trip 2024. Mikey, you want to turn the little radio on there?
You know who to call when you have ghosts. But who do you call when you have monsters?
We're the Monster Squad. What's a squad? It's like Miami Vice, I think.
They're young and inexperienced.
Naughty virgin.
They're a bit disorganized.
Monsters are not real.
We don't know that, sir.
2,000-year-old dead guys do not get up and walk away by themselves.
But when strange things start happening in town,
There's a monster in my closet.
Ooh, look at that big, scary monster.
What's happening? Two ways to kill a werewolf.
Silver bullet?
they're the only ones ready to do battle.
Something's out there that's killing people. And if it's monsters, nobody's gonna do a thing about it but us.
Soon the creatures of the night shall rule the world.
Real monsters? Us? Midnight. In the world, remember? Maybe we can be like Mask Squad instead, you know. Two mask bombs.
We got 1035. Stick back up. Hurry up.
Or Nature Squad. The book is right. Don't you see it's all true?
By midnight,
You guys.
they won't seem so young anymore. The Monster Squad.
Wolfman's gone mad.
Monster Squad. All right, cool. I love that preview, man. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, cool. So you want to take it away? Read the back of that bike.
All right.
That box. Read the back of that bike.
Michael Balgert. A group of young kids devoted to their protecting their neighborhood from strange things that go bumping at night. They ain't afraid of no ghouls. Dracula escapes Van Helsing, endures a modern day in search of an ancient amulet that will help him finally control the delicate balance between good and evil in the world. To help him, the creepy count calls on old friends, the Wolfman and the grotesque Gill Man, and the mildewy mummy and a freaky Frankenstein standing in their way. The guy who was who did the effects and was also Pumpkinhead, who played Pumpkinhead, Tom Woodruff Jr., he plays the Gill Man in this.
Okay, yeah, I like their design of the Gill Man. That was cool. So, Monster Squad is a 1987 American horror comedy film directed by Fred Dekker, who is an awesome fucking dude, and we've talked about some of his stuff in the past here.
House, Night of the Creeps. Well, he wrote House, but he didn't direct it, but yeah.
But we did, Night of the Creeps, which was a fun one. And it was written by Dekker and Shane Black. Peter Himes?
Shout out to Shane Black. He's like another of my favorite directors and writers.
Yeah, very cool. And Rob Cohen served as executive producers. It was released by TriStar on August 14th, 1987. The film features several Universal monsters led by Count Dracula. They are all confronted by a group of savvy children out to keep them from controlling the world. Although it was financially unsuccessful during its theatrical run and received mixed reviews from critics, the film has gained a positive reception from audiences and has become a cult classic in the year since its release. Actually, have you ever watched Wolfman's Got Nards?
The documentary, yeah, it's a good documentary.
I haven't seen it, but I almost watched it last night and I fell asleep. So that was almost on my list, but
it's a good one. I think it's a good documentary. I love horror documentaries.
Yeah, for sure. So a couple more players in this. It was produced by Jonathan A. Zimbert. Cinematography was by Bradford May. It was edited by James Mitchell. The music was by Bruce Broughton. What a fucking hard score too. I loved the music in this. Produced by Taft Entertainment Pictures as well as Keith Barish Productions. Distributed by TriStar, as we said, to an 82-minute runtime. The budget was $14 million, and unfortunately, the box office was just $3.8 million. But it's definitely turned out okay for this film. Since
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I think what we can do this week, just to consolidate, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about, let's just talk through the plot, and we'll talk about our notes as we're going through the sections. Are you cool with that?
Okay.
All right. Cool. So the Monster Squad is a club of preteens who idolize the Universal classic monster movies and their non-human stars. Club leader Sean Crenshaw, whose younger sister Phoebe desperately wants to join the club, is given a diary of legendary monster hunter Dr. Abraham Van Helsing. But his excitement abates when he finds it's written in German. Aww. Sean and the rest of the Monster Squad, his best friend and second in command, Patrick Rhodes, clumsy Horace, or Fat Boy, tough older kid Rudy, and little Eugene, go to visit an elderly man known as the Scary German Guy, actually a kind gentleman and former concentration camp prisoner, to translate the diary. The diary describes an amulet that is composed of concentrated good. One day out of every century, as the forces of good and evil reach a balance, the otherwise indestructible amulet becomes vulnerable, with the next day of balance happening within a few days. At the stroke of midnight, the children realize they must gain possession of the amulet and use it with an incantation from Van Helsing's diary to open a wormhole in the universe and cast the monsters into limbo. As shown in the film's prelude, Van Helsing had unsuccessfully attempted this 100 years ago to defeat his old adversary, Count Dracula. His apprentices then immigrated to the United States to hide the amulet out of Dracula's reach. All right. So that's kind of like the prelude and beginning happening. So what kind of thoughts do you have? What notes did you have through there?
So the first note I have is the shot where it's all the tombs. I thought it was just super cool. I really like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and I said, "Here comes Dracula."
Here comes Dracula.
And then when he was a bat and becoming a man, it creeped me out. Still.
Yeah.
I love both Fred Dekker and Shane Black, and then I thought the Mummy was cool, but I called him a zombie at first. Stan Winston's effects once again are just amazing.
For sure.
With him. And I think, I guess this will be the last one for now. The Stephen King Rules shirt has always been my favorite thing.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah. I thought in the beginning, like they do the synopsis of what you're about to see, and they say like they wanted to save mankind from the forces of evil, but they blew it. Right. So I was like, let's go save mankind from the forces of evil. Oops, we blew it. Yeah. You know what? Fuck. I kind of forgot about this, man. Here, take this little, it's not a scab tab. It's called a tiny tab. Take this really quick.
No, I don't want Tiny to show up again.
No. Just trust me. He's doing me a favor. Just let's take it.
I think he's mad. I set him on fire the last time.
No, he is a very forgiving guy. He liked you a lot.
All right.
It's okay. All right, let's take it real quick.
Oh my god.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of social violations.
Holy fuck! That's wild. But as you can see, we're in a cemetery looking up at a castle. And this is, this 1800s. And I think that's where Dracula lives. You want to go check out the castle? Surprise! You're welcome.
I think we have to. I don't want to see Dracula. I think he's going to bite me. Last time he attacked me when we did another vampire movie.
He won't bite you. He'll just hold you by the throat and say, "Give me the amulet, you little bitch."
Pretty much. I guess we're okay.
Yeah, come on. Let's go check it out. Oh, dude, that girl's eating a fucking possum. Oh, and she's hissing at me. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's gross in here. What's that whirlwind? Oh, my God. Holy fuck.
I'm sorry, I puked.
It's just, the puke went right into limbo. That's disgusting. Whoever lives there is going to be really mad.
We keep messing up the timeline for everything.
I know. So I was kind of wondering, we'll chat this out while we're avoiding getting bit by these bitches. God, get out of here. No. Why is an old cemetery so comforting in a movie? When they show the old cemetery, I was just like, oh, this reminds me of childhood or something. I don't know why. I was just comforted by it. And then... Oh, God, I just got some of that vomit in my mouth. Gross. All right, so I also said Stan Winston is a fucking legend. Such good effects, man. Yeah, she was definitely eating a possum, though, at that point. So when I didn't understand that, why? She's a vampire. Why are you eating a possum? I don't get it. It was a weird choice, Dekker. I don't understand, but that's okay. It's gross. So.
Actually, I'm going to close the window.
Can vampires eat possums? I guess vampires can eat anything with blood, right?
But they don't eat, though. They just drink blood. That's it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So draining. She's draining a possum of its blood. Why possum blood, though? I don't get it. Huh.
Rabies. Makes you extra strong.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they're diminished vampires. The girls later, obviously, are very just they're almost like zombie vampires when they're coming after the kid. They're like, I don't know. Yeah. So the soundtrack at this point is epic, man. It's epic. And the skeleton props are awesome. I loved all of those when they're coming up out of the floor. The floor is kind of shaking.
When the mummy comes up at first, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool stuff. So, holy fuck. Oh my God. We're getting pulled into the fucking vortex.
I'm fine. I don't think Dylan took the tiny thing.
I did. But
it's not working, dude. You keep getting sucked in there.
Please help me. I don't want to get pulled in. Oh my God. Can we ask for some help from our dear Lord Scabberman? Please, can you put us back in California? I don't want to be in this castle.
Alfredo Jones here.
Oh my God, why did Alfredo Jones pop up in Los Angeles?
I was taken from my Parmesan layer.
What? Your Parmesan layer? I thought you lived at the Olive Garden.
No, I met Mikey when he worked there years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, why are you in Los Angeles? You can't just show up and then stop talking. I'm sorry.
He left. He just got mad and left.
Okay, well, all right. Let's set the scene here. So it seems that I was getting pulled into the vortex and in the castle, in Dracula's castle 100 years ago. And we begged Scabby for help, and he burped us right back into reality.
He accidentally brought Alfredo Jones back with us.
Yeah, but now we're in Los Angeles. We're actually standing in front of a school on the sidewalk here, which is kind of cool. I don't know where the car is or anything like that, but look at all this.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of
cars. This is creepy, dude.
There's a bunch of kids playing, and I think this is where the scene, where they got in trouble for the Spiderhead woman. You know what I mean? Weird. All right. Well, before we try to find the fucking car, let's get through a little more of this plot. So, what the? Are you leaking? Fucking shit, that was a big one. God damn. Wow. You can cracking piece of shit. All right, so where did you even get a soda? We've been like in all sorts of dimensions at this point.
I have this Aldi brand.
Did you stop by Aldi when I was getting sucked into the vortex? Or did...
No, it's in the trunk of the car. We have all these all items.
Where is the car, though? I don't understand.
It's on the roof of the school. Look up.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Huh. I wonder if it just floated up. The ghost cars are weird. Okay.
No, Scabby's inside. He's waiting for us.
Oh, yeah. God, he's fucking terrifying. Okay, so Dracula seeks to obtain the amulet so that he can take over the world. To this end, he assembles several monstrous allies, which are the Mummy, Gill Man, the Wolfman, and 3 schoolgirls, whom the Count transforms into his vampiric consorts. Dracula then steals a crate containing Frankenstein's monster from a B-25 Mitchell mid-flight, thus completing his army. However, Frankenstein's monster is reluctant to aid Dracula and wanders into the forest where he encounters Phoebe. Rather than being afraid, she shows him kindness, the kindness that he's always sought, and they become friends. After Phoebe
At least he didn't kill her like he does in the original movie.
Yeah, for real. After Phoebe proves to the Monster Squad that Frankenstein's monster is not evil, he chooses to help the boys instead of Dracula. The amulet...
I do have a question about her though. How does she know what Rambo, like the plot of Rambo?
Well, so their parents didn't seem to be the best parents, you know?
Exactly. That's what I was getting at.
Those 80s parents were just like, go watch the goddamn TV while I make dinner, you know? So they probably just watched Rambo. I don't know. She was, what, 5?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, why did you know the plot of Alien at 5? I don't know.
Uncle Owen.
Shout out Uncle Owen. All right.
He was listening to that episode and he forgot he showed it to me then. He's like, I showed you that. I wouldn't let you watch 8 Mile.
That's awesome. All right. So the amulet is buried in a stone room beneath a house that Dracula and the other monsters now occupy, and where Van Helsing's diary was found. The room is littered with wards which prevent the monsters from taking it. A lot of garlic in baskets. The Monster Squad.
Wait. I think that's why we're at Olive Garden now.
What? No. What?
I think that's the amulet's in the downstairs
of an Olive Garden? Christ, I hate these unlimited breadsticks. Jesus. I don't like just showing up in an Olive Garden without my consent. It feels... it's upsetting.
This is a new Instagram clip.
Ugh. Christ. Fucking
Don't freaking out about transporting into it over.
I don't like it. I don't. Okay.
Unconsented
fine.
Olive Garden.
Hey, sir. Can we please see your basement? What do you mean? The public's not allowed in the back. I have a reason. Yes.
I used to work in this one. Let's go in the back.
Okay, I'll just follow you.
Yeah.
You worked in an Olive Garden in Los Angeles? I'm learning a lot about you today. All right.
I've never been to Los Angeles. They're all the same.
There, it's all one Olive Garden? That makes sense.
That's the thing.
That makes sense. They're very voidic.
They all run under United States. Like the whole,
How else would they get all of those breadsticks unlimited? You know what I mean? They're stored in a central underground layer and delivered by pipe. So it's like, you know those mushrooms that grow for miles and they have one big base underneath? So Olive Gardens are just fingers that have popped up out of the ground. So when you visit an Olive Garden, you're feeding the hive and the main central garden d'olive. Okay, got it. Makes sense now. Unlimited breadsticks. Okay, cool. Yeah, look, there's like a big hole in the wall here, and I see like some green shining light over there. And who the fuck is that? Is that Ziti?
Oh, brother.
Oh, fucking Christ, it's John Ziti. Why are you in the Olive Garden?
I brought the aquatinis for you, man.
Aquatinis? I don't like you.
Alright, fine, fuck you. I gotta go back to work, you're an asshole.
Oh, you work here? What are you, the maitre d'? All right, bye, John.
Nah, I make the sauce with my sauce.
That's fucking disgusting. Oh, God. Well, you heard it here, folks. The Olive Garden sauce is made with John Ziti's sauce. And it's distributed from their underground centralized hive layer up into their finger locations. Unlimited breadsticks. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Off the rails.
I missed this show.
Let me jump back into the plot, please. Okay, so I do see the amulet there. That's a lot of fucking garlic, though. Okay. So the Monster Squad breaks into the house where Dracula is trying to get the amulet. They acquire the amulet and narrowly escape Dracula's grasp. They confer with the scary German guy who informs them that the incantation must be read by a female virgin. In revenge for their meddling, Dracula destroys the squad's clubhouse. That was petty, honestly, thereby drawing police detective Del Crenshaw, Sean and Phoebe's father, into the fray. As midnight approaches...
They also asked, what's her name, about if she was a virgin in an awkward scene.
Super awkward. Super, super awkward. We'll talk about that. As midnight approaches, the squad makes their way to a local cathedral to make their last stand. The doors to the cathedral are locked, so the incantation must be read on the stoop, leaving the squad vulnerable. They enlist Patrick's elder sister, Lisa, to help them, and as she's the only virgin that they know, but the incantation fails since Lisa is actually not a virgin anymore. As the monsters close in, the squad deduces that Phoebe must complete the task of opening the portal, and the scary German guy attempts to help her read the incantation while the squad and Detective Crenshaw fend off the monsters. Okay, that's a lot. So what kind of notes and stuff do you have through there as we stand in the basement of the Olive Garden? I was not expecting to be here.
So the movie Blood of Dracula, there's a line after Dracula realizes he's not drinking like virgin's blood, and he's like, the blood of these whores are killing me.
Oh, God.
Fucking Udo Kier saying it in like his German accent. That's funny.
The blood of these whores is killing me.
Yeah, the whole movie he's just throwing up blood because of it. But
That's
yeah,
funny.
Okay. My notes. All right. So they didn't need to bully him. He's not that fat.
I know.
I thought it was hilarious when he said wolf dork when he was talking about the penis.
Yes.
I don't want to work on a plane where there are universal monsters.
Sure.
I'm envious of that treehouse. Shit.
Don't throw up.
It's the smell of this garlic, dude. It's terrible. It's too much of it.
It's a lot of fucking butter, too, man. There's just butter everywhere.
Oh, I like the bootleg creature from the Black Lagoon, the Gill Man. I think he's awesome looking.
That was a good one. Mm-hmm.
Also, Eugene's Robotech shirt. I fucking love that anime. I thought it was so awesome that he was wearing the pajamas.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool.
Again, for fuck's sake, he isn't fat. Tom Noonan was awesome as Frankenstein.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
What
cool.
a weird way of asking your friend's sister if she's a virgin.
Have you ever been dorked? That was the line.
Wolfman got nards in capital letters, I said. And then,
of course. Yeah.
They screamed at a skeleton, but they're hanging around with a walking corpse like Frankie, LOL.
Right. Isn't that funny?
And I love when, I think it was Rudy, he says... He calls the mummy Band-Aid breath. That had me dying.
Oh, yeah, that was a good line. I think I wrote that one
and
down,
then,
too.
the other guy, he says, suck on this, son of a bitch. I think that was funny.
Yeah.
There's one more thing. Oh, Stranger Things wishes it was as cool as this movie.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then it's sad that Frankenstein leaves, and the sister is sad. They were cute as friends.
They were good buddies.
And of course, and then my last one before I said Monster Squad, capital letters. Now, of course, now the army comes. LOL.
Right at the last second. Yeah. Okay, we have to get the fuck out of this Olive Garden. I'm losing my fucking mind at the amount of bread that is just passing by me in this hallway. We have to go. We have to get out of here. Come on, up the stairs we go. Let's go.
You can't leave.
Fuck off, John. Fuck off.
No.
Let
I'm
me
ravioli
out.
number one, man.
I
I'm
will
ravioli
not
two.
eat your sauce. You fuck.
Taste the ravioli.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll take you on a tour of Italy.
I'm not okay. I gotta get out of here. This is a fever dream. This is obviously... I'm stuck in the hub of a hive mind Olive Garden fucking evil entity. Out.
It's not a dream because I'm hearing them talk too, and I'm
Let's
scared.
go. All right, bust down that fucking door. Use the dynamite. Fuck. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. All right, go.
They're just ravioli men. Their corpses everywhere.
There's fucking bodies of bread. Bodies made. They're like not. It's like garlic bread men, like gingerbread men, but garlic breads.
The garlic bread men.
They're leaking their butter blood. Let's go.
All right.
Oh, fucking Christ. All right. Thank God we're in front of the school again. This is insane. Okay. All right. Notes from me. All right. Because now I'm back in the zone. The spider with human head. Funny. That was a funny drawing. The line I wrote down verbatim because it made me laugh. It's about Mrs. Carlson, their teacher, when they're talking to their principal. That's why Sean and the guys call her Meow Mix, because her head's shaped like a cat head, but I don't, because how rude. It's funny. Meow Mix because of her cat head. Like, that was funny. The kids had a lot of good lines. Science is real. Monsters are now. Is that what that line was? What did I write down? Science is real?
Not.
Are not. Oh,
Monsters
why does it say
are not.
now? Monsters are now. What? Yeah, monsters are not. Right. Sure. There were some slurs about the principal being a homosexual. And then there were a bunch of F slurs from the kids to one another. And then, hey, where's fat kid? Like, that didn't age well at all. You know, it is a product of its time. You know, so Rudy smoking cigarettes and wearing a leather jacket, and he lights a match on his shoe. That's pretty fucking cool for a kid, you know?
That's like commonplace for 80s kids, though.
Yeah. I wrote,
We're
so
all
they,
doing it.
yeah, for sure. I wrote, why does one of the pilots look like Al Pacino? And then I wrote again, is this fucking Al Pacino? But it's not. It's either David Proval or Daryl Anderson, and I'm not sure which one, but one of them looks like fucking Al Pacino. Okay?
Sorta, but he's been in like so many movies, that guy, and like I'm kind of used to what he looks like.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I see him and I'm just like, oh, it's Al Pacino. You know what I mean? He looks like fucking Al Pacino.
Yeah, is that David Proval? Yeah, it is. Is it?
Yeah. And it looks like Al Pacino.
He
right?
kind of does, yeah.
Even as an old man, he looks like fucking old Al Pacino.
Yeah, he was in Monster Squad. He was the pilot. I loved him in Sopranos.
Bro, I mean, I feel like they could kind of be related. I don't know. Maybe not.
They're just Italian. That's all. Oh, wait, no. He's Jewish. He's Romanian also. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Back to it.
Yeah, back to it. Anyway, not Al Pacino. Okay, so question for you, and maybe you have an answer. Where does Dracula's suit go when he's a bat?
He's wearing it still.
No, he's not. So when he got out of the plane, when he came out of the plane, his jacket fell off. And then the kids are walking and you see his jacket on a bush. But he turns into a bat a lot. and he doesn't always go right back to where his jacket fell. So does he
Kind of like the Hulk.
He just keeps making new jackets?
Yeah, I guess they just like, and how like the Hulk always is wearing the same clothes, but then he has to put other clothes on afterwards.
Right.
Maybe he just like has like clothes all over LA. I don't know.
Maybe. Or maybe he like sews them really quickly with his speed, you know? Or like he just finds fabric and makes new ones. But also his car is they run through his car, you know, and it's like translucent kind of thing when the cops are like driving real fast and it's like chicken, you know? So maybe everything is just, I don't know, not real. I don't know. Anyway, okay. I do need a skull on my car like that, though. A big ass fucking silver skull for the front. I would like that. I'm gonna get one. The movie that they reference, they call Groundhog Day Part 12. Groundhog Day Part 12. When did the original Groundhog Day movie come out? 1993. 1993. And Monster Squad came out in
87, right?
87. So the movie Groundhog Day didn't exist when Monster Squad was talking about Groundhog Day Part 12. So they talked about a slasher, Groundhog Day. So anyway.
Happy Death Day. They predicted Happy Death Day.
Yeah. How about that?
No, not Happy Death Day. Is it?
I think that's what it's called, yeah. The birthday one where they just keep dying over and over and over.
Or is it Happy Death Day too? Oh, that's the second one. Yeah, Happy Death Day.
Yeah. I think that the Wolfman transition in this was really good. It's not as like drawn out, you know, as some other movies, but I think that when they have the feet pop and like the hands kind of pop, I liked it. I liked the transition a lot. But yeah. So, hey, do you want to go check out another location and go see the blown up fucking treehouse? You want to go over to there, to the little swamp?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Let's take a walk. It's weird how Los Angeles turns in from, you know, like a really nice suburban-y kind of like city area right into a fucking terrifying swamp out of nowhere. It's weird. Yeah, but look, there's the remains of the treehouse. It's shards everywhere. Oh, look over there. There's a house that's really close to the swamp that just happens to have a girl undressing in it. Oh, don't look at that. Gross. All right. Okay, so I like when the OGs meet in the swamp for the first time. They're all together. That was cool. That was a good little meeting. But I was kind of like wondering, why is Dracula so well prepared with the lightning rod in his cane? I don't know.
That's awesome.
It's just cool. Like how cool. He's just so prepared and he's got wires attached and everything. Like he's ready. He's a fucking well-prepared monster, man. Alucard. I did like that. Like the little, what do they call those? Anagram?
That's what Dracula's called in Castlevania.
Oh yeah? Alucard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just completely backwards.
Ikem Tutin?
Yes, it's like you. Right. Well, not you, but your alter evil self. Anyway, whatever. Okay, the mummy in the kid's closet. I didn't feel like the mummy was very dangerous in this movie. You know?
I am Ikem Tutin.
Oh, fuck. No, not this. Not on the road trip. I can't deal with this. We've already been in the Olive Garden.
Mikey back in New Mexico.
Oh, my God. Shut the fuck up. Just be quiet. I'm trying to talk. All right. So
Margaritaville.
We were in Nevada, so I don't know where you were. And I don't know who you are.
Margaritaville.
You're Jimmy Buffett?
His ghost, bitch.
You're Jimmy Buffett's ghost from Margaritaville? And you somehow left Mikey in New Mexico when we were in Nevada?
Yeah. To each other.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Drink your fucking soda and shut up, Jimmy. All right. So, yeah, Jimmy Buffett. Continuing.
Oh.
Did you forget who you were already? All right. So, we're the Monster Squad. I love that. Oh, yeah, right. When the mummy was in the kid's closet and the dad was like, You're not fucking sleeping with us tonight. Go to bed. That was pretty real. That was funny.
I feel that.
Yeah, for sure. But the mummy didn't seem very dangerous. Like I don't know. I've never been like, if you are a listener and you've been scared of mummies, like classic horror mummies, shoot us an email, vhsdoom@gmail.com. I feel like I'm not someone who gets scared by mummies at all. Do you?
It's a zombie, though. Are you afraid of zombies?
No, I guess not.
Okay.
But mummies are, like, to me, zombies are like more put together. A mummy is literally decomposed completely with just wraps on them, you know?
Not all the time.
I know, but in this sense. I don't know.
Sometimes they're scorpion kings.
That's true. Sometimes
they're Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's a scary mummy. Goddamn, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He's not the mummy. He's the scorpion king, my bad.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, but the dude who plays the mummy, is fucking... That was a pretty intense mummy, yeah. I guess.
His name is Hank Hill.
Hank Hill? Did he have propane and propane accessories?
I'm just bullshitting.
In his fucking pyramid? Holy shit, dude.
Pyramid of propane.
Pyramid of propane and propane accessories. All right. It's a propane and propane accessory pyramid. Okay. So, yeah, they say, we're the Monster Squad. Very cool. The treehouse, I thought, looked a lot like the Sandlot treehouse. It seemed like a very similar set to me, but, just a kid's treehouse. When the old German guy is coming up and they're like, how do you say please don't murder us in German? And he's like, bitte mörder Sie uns nicht. I thought that was fun. That was a fun little line. And then they got really deep when they showed his concentration camp tattoo. Yeah. When he said like, wow, or they said, you sure know a lot about monsters. And he said, I guess I do. And he shut the door and they showed the tattoo. I was like, fuck, that's deep. That was deep. Hey, know any virgins? Question mark. It was so awkward, bro. Yeah. You ever been dorked? Like what? Wild. Frankenstein's monster shoes did look super uncomfortable. Did you see how, like, the platform shoes?
I mean, his existence is uncomfortable. He's just a corpse sewn together.
Yeah, that's true. But the way he had to walk in those fucking clogs looked awful. Okay. Do shop classes exist anymore?
Only if you go to like a tech school, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think like public schools have those anymore.
I did. I had a shop class in my school.
My school did too, but I didn't take it. But yeah.
Yeah, I did. I went and I did wood shop, so we got to like, cut shit out and build it and whatever, birdhouses, clocks, whatever. But so this kid in his shop is fucking casting silver bullets in his shop class. So in the 80s, were you able to just cast bullets in school? Was that a normal part of your existence?
I don't think that's like a thing that would happen now at all.
I don't think it would even happen then. I think if you tried to cast a bullet in school, well, maybe the shop would be like, hey, cool, good for you. What you hunting? Like, I don't know. Now, nowadays, fuck. God.
Man dogs.
Nard
penises, dorks.
Dorks and nards. Come on down to Phil's restaurant. Get some dorks and nards.
Phil's restaurant of dorks and nogs.
Yeah, so they show Phil's restaurant, and that was also in Night of the Comet, right?
Yeah, I said nards and it was a Boston accent.
Nods. Homes of dorks and nods. Yeah, for sure. Phil's. Come on down to Phil's and get some dorks and nods. All right. Cool. So let me read the rest of this little plot here. In the ensuing battle, after all of that other shit happened, Dracula's consorts, the Mummy, the Gill Man, and the Wolfman are defeated. I really like when the Wolfman's blown up with dynamite and then comes back together. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I had my notes for that one. Wolfman goes boom.
Yes, for sure. And then Dracula arrives to destroy the amulet when Frankenstein's monster intervenes, impaling him on a wrought iron cross. Phoebe then finishes the incantation, opening the portal, which begins to consume the bodies of the monsters. Dracula, still alive, attempts to drag Sean with him, but Sean impales Dracula with a wooden stake, and Crenshaw grabs Sean before he gets pulled in with Dracula. Having briefly escaped from limbo, Van Helsing appears and pulls Dracula into his doom. As Frankenstein's monster is drawn into the portal, Phoebe holds on to him and pleads for him to stay. Knowing he does not belong on Earth, Frankenstein's monster lets go of Phoebe's hand, but accepts her gift of a stuffed animal to remember her by. The portal then closes. Yeah, very sad. Ensuring the world's safety. And after everything's over, the United States Army arrives on the scene, having received a letter from Eugene earlier asking for their help against the monsters. When the confused general fails to make sense of the situation, Sean steps forward and presents the man with his business card, identifying himself and his friends as, "We're the Monster Squad." So yeah, that's the end there. Any last notes for you, buddy?
No, I read them all.
Okay, cool.
We have the same last note.
Yeah, my last little bits, last little notes here. So the werewolf was really trying to be good at the end. You know, he called the cop several times. He was trying to be good in the police station in the beginning. Obviously, he just could not be. So when he finally gets shot, he was like, "Thank you," you know, which was interesting. And then obviously, Wolfman's got nards. Like, speaking of the Wolfman, what a classic line. That might be one of the most quoted lines in horror movies in general, I think. You know? Anyway. And Dracula got sandwiched. So
just give me 1 second. We're back. Sorry.
Sure, I'll wait for you.
2,000 years later.
Oh, hey, yeah, welcome back. I got dizzy there for a second doing all the headbanging. Oh, hi, baby. All right, so before we get out of this swamp, let's finish up these last notes. So I thought that when Dracula blew up the treehouse, that was petty as fuck. He's a petty monster. That was wild. And then I like when, well, I'm going to call him Fat Kid one more time, but when he says, "My name's Horace." That was a good moment after he blew that. What did he shoot? Oh, he shot the Gill Man, right? With the shotgun. Yeah. When Dracula holds up the little girl and says, "Give me the amulet, you bitch," I was like, fuck, that's a big, okay. I would love to show my kid this movie, right? When she's older. Or when he's older, when either of them are older. But how long do I have to wait now that the fucking Dracula calls the girl a little bitch? Like, I feel like I have to wait longer.
All the other slurs in the movie.
Yeah, all of those too. But like, now I got to wait a little longer, you know? That's not like a real kids movie anymore at that point. So anyway, and the Van Helsing thumbs up was kind of corny. It made me laugh a bit, but I love the line, you know, "We're the Monster Squad." It's good shit. So cool. All right. Well, I think we can probably. Holy fuck! What's that coming out of the water over there? Oh God!
Stay in the water. Stay in the water.
It smells like fucking fish on fish. Oh, he's coming for you. Oh, it's fucking Gill Man. Oh, he's coming for you. Oh, he's grabbing your. Oh God. All I wanted was to grab your ass. It was.
Well, now your face is removed. Bye.
Wow. Damn, Mikey. Killing horror icons. Left and right.
Hey, do you want a fish head?
No, I'm good. Thanks. I'm not that hungry.
It's like a man-sized fish head.
Yeah, let's bring it back to Scabby. He'll probably cook it up. Put it on a sandwich and then blow it in. Blow it into the. Oh, you need a. Are you still alive? What the fuck? Why is he?
No, I'm Scabby. Fuck you.
Oh, I thought.
Mikey.
Yeah, what's up?
Give me the head for the soup.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Here you go.
I am not looking forward to dinner tonight. Shit.
Fish man soup.
Fish man soup. And you'll get fucking McDonald's or something. All right, cool. Well, where do you want to head next while we talk about production notes? We should probably go see another spot.
The production van.
The production van? Have you had a production van this whole time?
Yeah, that's where I keep all the drinks.
Oh, fuck. Who's been driving that?
Scabby.
But he's been riding in the car and providing us with hot breath air conditioner.
Yeah, don't ask.
Okay, I won't. All right, let's, yeah.
Because if you ask, you'll know who's driving and you got mad at him earlier.
Okay, got you. Let's head to
All right, fine, I'll tell you. It's John Ziti.
Of course it's John Ziti. Fucking.
Oh, I have all the drinks, man.
Fuck off, John. I don't want any of your drinks. That's why
my lukewarm,
Mikey's
my lukewarm cookies.
Mikey's been shitting his pants constantly for the last week and a half, and I know it's because of your bullshit. Yep, drink that up. It's probably got human blood and ziti and Alfredo in it. Jesus Christ.
Well, this is where the blood came from the Wrong Turn episode.
Oh, you brought the barrels in the van?
What do you think I've been drinking this whole time?
Well, I assumed it was blood soup. So that's why you've been shitting incessantly. Like you chat
into the production van we go.
Oh, fucking Christ. I don't want to go in there. Pick somewhere else. Let's go to the town square. We'll go see the church. Okay. You want to go see the church? All right, let's go. Okay, holy fuck. All right, so cool church, town square seems normal. No monsters out here. There's a bunch of army people, though, so I don't know what's been going on. Okay.
That's some weird, deformed, like, pasta people.
Oh, yeah. Look at those pasta limbs. Oh, my God, more breadstick folks. Oh, shit, this town is weird. All right, so the film had a relatively quick development, being first discussed in 1985 and shot the following year. Dekker was toying with the idea of rebooting some classic series such as The Little Rascals and The Universal Monsters. Upon watching Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, he thought about doing a crossover of the two. While Dekker was putting the finishing touches to his debut Night of the Creeps, he offered Shane Black, his friend and roommate, at a West LA filmmaker's residence named the Pato Guys. Oh, interesting. Never heard of that. Pato Guys. To turn that pitch into a screenplay. Black's first draft, which included several epic scenes that would have sent the picture over budget, clocked in at 150 to 160 pages, depending on recollections. It was trimmed down in 2 passes by Dekker to about 100 pages. The story was originally set in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, although the city was not mentioned in the finished film. It drew inspiration from their catalog. As it drew inspiration from their catalog, the project was first offered to Universal, but one executive proved particularly dismissive and they passed on it. However, they later accepted to handle international distribution. Dekker asked one of his favorite directors, Peter Hyams, for guidance. The veteran Helmer sent the script to Taft and Barish, who quickly expressed interest and agreed to serve as executive producers to help the film move forward. Hyams ended up having a sizable influence on the venture, and his lean filmmaking approach sometimes conflicted with that of the less methodical Dekker, with the latter calling him a very stern taskmaster. Hyams also brought in important crew members such as editor James Mitchell, production designer Albert Brenner, and cinematographer Bradford May, all former collaborators of his. On the other hand, composer Bruce Broughton was Dekker's choice, and Hyams would retain his services for the next 3 directorial efforts, starting with 1988's The Presidio. The Presidio? Have you seen that? Presidio.
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, me either. Duncan Regier. Am I saying that like Regier? Regier.
I think the second time was right. I think Regier. It kind of looks like Regier.
Right. Okay. So Duncan Regier narrowly beat a then little-known Liam Neeson for the role of Dracula. Interesting. Neeson was still supposed to appear as a human disguise conjured.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
I'm sorry. What?
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh my God. Yeah.
He was in Star Wars.
He was Qui-Gon. So yeah, Neeson was supposed to appear as a human disguise conjured by Dracula to conceal his identity, but that scene was
also
not
Ra's al
shot.
Ghul and Batman.
He was. Yeah, he was. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you've taken my daughter, but I will find you and I will kill you. Following his breakthrough performance as a serial killer in Manhunter, Tom Noonan
Tooth Fairy
became sought after for similar unsettling roles. He chose this film over Near Dark as his next project due to its more lighthearted nature, but Catherine Bigelow was persistent and showed up on set to work out an early release with the producers in hope that he could do both. She was turned down. The special effects were contributed.
I love Near Dark so much.
Yeah. The special effects were contributed by a Stan Winston studio team headed by Tom Woodruff Jr., who worked from Winston's concept arts.
Yeah, and he also was Pumpkinhead when Stan Winston team did Pumpkinhead.
Yes, we talked at length about. Actually, Stan Winston kind of just let the team do that whole Pumpkinhead, effects set or like design. He didn't have much of a hand in it.
Tom Woodruff Jr. is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. The characters were given subtle modifications as their most famous designs, or in the case of the creature from the Black Lagoon, the creature itself were universal intellectual properties. Woodruff was assigned to work on Frankenstein's monster. Shane Mahan was given the mummy. John Rosengrant got the Wolfman, and Alec Gillis took care of Dracula's bat transformation. However, it's the Gill Man suit made by Matt Rose and studio newcomer Steve Wang that came to be viewed as a milestone in the development of creature costumes. Based on their Monster Squad work, Rose and Wang were entrusted with building a similar suit on short notice for Predator, which helped the struggling production move forward. Very cool. Okay, so some filming and post-production notes here. So principal photography kicked off on October 13th, 1986. Exteriors were shot at Warner Brothers Studios and the Warner Columbia Ranch, right next to Horse Machine Ranch, actually, in Burbank, California, and Universal Studios in Universal City, and on location throughout the Los Angeles metropolitan area. Many interiors were shot at Culver Studios in Culver City. Due to most of the film taking place at night and regulations regarding how late young actors could work, the children filmed their scenes first for about 3 hours in the early evening, while the rest of the crew remained on set for much of the night. Filming went a week over schedule and lasted 50 days in total. About 10 nights were devoted to the finale. All right. There were tensions between Himes, who was a proponent of traditional filmmaking methods based on master shots, and the self-taught Dekker. Himes even considered firing Dekker at the end of the first week of shooting, but producer Rob Cohen helped smooth out their differences.
That's wild, because he brought him in.
That's such a mistake, right?
He brought Dekker in for that. Or Dekker brought him in for that. That's weird.
Yeah, isn't that weird? So, Cohen helped smooth out their differences, and the young man agreed to conform to industry standard practices after that. Hyams also directed some second unit material for the film, including the werewolf's phone booth scene. That was a good scene. Night of the Creeps employed a 1.85 to 1 aspect ratio, but Hyams chose to shoot this one in 2.39 to 1. While the majority of the effects were done in camera, including the bat transformation and some background lighting, the film still included a number of visual effects, such as the vortex, obviously. They were supervised by Richard Edlund and Boss Films of Ghostbusters fame. The film was cut by 13 minutes by the producers, who did not want it to run more than 90 minutes in total. According to Dekker, the film's brevity was largely due to Hyams, who felt that trimming subplots like Sean's parents' marital issues would make the film more tonally consistent, although he disagreed with that assessment. Post-release budget estimates varied between $12.5 and $14 million. So that's our production notes for you guys on this episode. So Mikey, now it's time for that box office and home media. Do you really want to go to the production van? Do you really want to go sit in there?
I'm already sitting in here.
What the fuck? How did you get in there so quick? Oh, it's like in the town square now. All right, I'll come get in there. Oh, fucking shit. Ew.
Monster Squad
Why does everything
has
smell like garlic and it's sticky?
Don't ask. Here we go.
Okay.
The Monster Squad has been marketed through a series of posters designed to look like wanted posters. Although the models used for Dracula was not Duncan Rigger, the main poster features the Ghostbusters-inspired logo. You know who to call when you have ghosts, but who do you call when you have monsters? The film held its premiere party at Hard Rock Cafe in Hollywood, California. Kiefer Sutherland, the star of The Lost Boys and 24, was among them who showed up in support of the film. The film opened in the United States on August 14, 1987, garnered $2.9 million in revenue its first week. Good only for a 12th place. But by its second weekend, the film averaged a dismal, wow, oh my god, 696 per screen. It was pulled from theaters with a poor domestic tally of 3.7 million. Jesus.
696 per screen? Oh, that's so sad.
Dekker wished a company that was better affinity for marketing feel-good movies, such as Disney's Touchstone, which picked up the film. The Monster Squad PG-13 rating may prevented it from reaching its audience, likely identified its characters, while the older teen was more interested in rated R. The Lost Boys, which opened just prior to, oh my god, that's a bad timing, 2 weeks.
Right.
Some thought the film's slogan made it look like a knockoff B-movie. The film suffered from a comparison with The Goonies, although Dekker says he had not seen it at that point.
Okay.
I don't trust directors when they say that, honestly.
Yeah, those spooky Goonies. Yeah.
Because, like, James Gunn said that about Night of the Creeps when he made Slither.
Yeah.
But you can't, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, home video. The Monster Squad was first issued by Vestron Video in 1988 on Betamax, with Laserdisc shortly coming after by Image Entertainment.
Also, pause real quick. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, the VHS copy in good condition of Monster Squad, if you happen to own it, goes for hundreds of dollars. That's a very good tape to have. Anyway,
I mean, it's Vestron, that's why.
Yeah.
Where was I? Okay. Its film-only domestic release was for nearly 2 decades. Following 2006 reunion... Well, yeah, there was a revival in theaters for that in 2006.
Oh, yeah.
A fan campaign led to a 20th anniversary 2-disc by Lionsgate in 2007. I had that DVD for a while. It contains a variety of bonus features, including a 5-part documentary called Monster Squad Forever, commentaries, deleted scenes, trailers, animated storyboards. It won a 2008 Saturn Award for Best Classic Film Release.
Nice.
Oh, my back is coming. Sorry. Lionsgate issues a region-free Blu-ray in 2009, containing extras, and this edition is not out of print. The Monster Squad is available on streaming on Hulu in 2017, Amazon Prime in 2018.
It's not available now, FYI, just so everybody knows.
In 2023, the 4K UHD by Kino Lorber was released, and the Blu-ray version was also released.
Nice.
And the Blu-ray also comes with the documentary Wolfman Got Nards.
Nice, yeah.
Right.
So, FYI for people, if you don't have this one in your collection and you wanted to watch it, it's on Pluto TV. That's the only place that you can watch it, quote unquote, for free with ads. Otherwise, you have to buy it as a rental on like Amazon or
Kino
YouTube.
Lorber has it for pretty cheap.
Yeah, but you can go get yourself a copy for pretty
inexpensive.
It's awesome. Yeah. But again, the VHS copy, man, you're looking at least $100+ depending on the condition.
I got this in Kino sale for like $10, I want to say.
Yeah, nice. That's a good copy. Cool.
Yeah,
okay, so some trivia notes. Oh, God, this van, man, it's fucking gross and greasy. I feel so nasty in here. this has not been a fun viewing experience. I mean, like a travel experience. Can we go somewhere cool? Where in this movie is cool? Should we go? Where should we go to?
Somewhere where there's not a hammer banging over me.
Yeah, somewhere. I don't fucking know, man. I
Is
guess
that
there
wood
were.
area over there.
Yeah, you want to just go sit in the woods?
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. All right. Yeah, kind of swampy woods again. To be honest, there weren't that many cool set areas in this film, but that's okay. Trivia time. According to director Fred Dekker, Shane Black's first draft of this screenplay was so huge that the opening of the film featured Van Helsing accompanied by Zeppelins and hundreds of men on horseback storming Dracula's castle. Dekker stated that this sequence would have cost more than the entire final budget of the film. Cool. I mean, go big or go home, to start, and then trim down as needed. The scene where Dracula lifts Phoebe up and calls her a little bitch, and she screams, was done in one take. Duncan Rager said he wouldn't wear his red contacts or fangs around the 5-year-old, who was played by Ashley Bank, because it scared her too much. For the scene, director Fred Dekker just told Ashley to scream once the platform raised her up. When she asked when, Dekker told her, "Oh, you'll know," and proceeded to shoot. The terrified scream you hear when Dracula opens his eyes is Ashley's genuine scream of fright. Near the start of the movie, the plane where Dracula first appears has Browning written on the side, and that's a nod to director Todd Browning, who directed Dracula in 1931. Okay. Actor Brent Challam, who portrayed Horace, Fat Kid, tragically died of pneumonia in 1997. That's really sad. It's a sad thing to die of. Rest in peace. According to director Fred Dekker, the film was cut by 13 minutes, which we kind of talked about already, because the executives didn't want any more than 90. There are at least 2 versions of Michael Sembello's end credit song, which is dope. In some versions dating back to the VHS release days, there is a lyric referring to, quote, the Gill Man swimmin' in the pool. As of 2007, in the recent HD cable release, this is replaced simply by the creature from the Black Lagoon. So there must have been a lift on that copyright. So they added it in or something. I don't know. Yes.
It might have been.
Yeah, right. In 2006, Wizard magazine made a list of the 100 greatest villains of all time. Dracula was ranked number 30 on the list, but surprisingly, that was for Duncan Rager's performance in this film. His performance was chosen over all other versions of the character, which is interesting. Rager's Dracula is still considered to be one of the absolute best interpretations of that character. And then last note here, it has the same dead guys don't get up and walk away by themselves line, followed by a shot of a dead guy walking down the street, just as Night of the Creeps in 1986, which also was by Fred Dekker. So he included the same line. And then also Phil's Diner. So cool stuff. All right, cool, man. You're up with those reviews from Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, let's go.
You want to walk over to this road so we can get close to the car and get going?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. Nice. Okay.
So, we're going to go with a 3-star. Okay. The previews alone were enough to make me not want to see this movie. As a kid, when my dad rented it, I was rewarded with what I thought was going to be a reward with an annoying... I was rewarded with an annoying movie. The kids are indeed annoying as they seem to be on the previews. The whole film kicked in the nards was incredibly stupid, repeatedly over and over during the trailers of the film. The cast is a bunch of people you've never seen again. I've seen adult movies with more recognizable stars than this. This is a more foray into monster hunting. People seem like they
why are you standing in the road while you're talking like that? Oh my God, Jesus Christ! They just
some
got
kids
fucking...
with some classic movie monsters. It was like the Goonies.
How are you still talking? Oh, another car just
However,
came by.
It has a bad plot
shit,
point, stupid story, and some kids.
Oh my God!
And some random playgrounds.
This person's head just won't stop talking, but they got hit twice in the middle of this road. Fuck. That was the meat. Like, that's the worst review I've ever heard. I'm just going to say it right now. You're a piece of shit. If you don't like Wolfman got nards, then you're just, get out of here. Goodbye.
3 out of 10 that was.
3 out of, that's wild. Okay.
All right, 7 out of 10. The title is Monster Mash. Had a very little way into expectations. This one, I heard a little here, a little there, but nothing really praise or condemnation strongly. Actually, watching it was a pleasant surprise. It was super campy in all the best ways. It totally buys in and lives in its own world. I've really appreciated that. I totally see why it has a cult status, but it's obviously the kind of movie that people would get to really fall in love with the quirky charm. People should definitely check this one out. At the very least, this should be added to people's Halloween repertoire. I think it got life outside of that as well.
Nice. Hey, why don't you come over here? You probably shouldn't stand at the road. Oh my Jesus! Wow.
And to give it a 10 out of 10.
Just about to shake their hand, man.
This movie brings back childhood memories of watching on TV all day long during summer vacation. This movie, and still is, my favorite movie of all time. Just watching it makes me happy. So what if the acting is not top caliber? It has a great story. The characters are fun and it is amusing. Watch it if you've never seen it.
Nice. Okay, cool. Hey, come shake my hand, buddy. All right. Nice. Yeah, it's great. Holy wow.
You're just holding a hand now.
Holding the arm. Holy shit. These roads are dangerous. I don't want to do any more road tripping. All right, cool. That's it, friends. We've made it through our Halloween road trip 2024. Once again, we've done it. And we survived barely, just barely. I guess we should probably hop back in the car and then call Balthy so he can give them their movies this week, because we're fucking headed home, man. We're going to head back to the East Coast, unless you want to stop in and see anything else.
No, I'm good. The Olive Garden scarred me.
Bro, that Olive Garden shit is wild.
I really don't want to talk to you.
Dude, why did you almost not answer the call?
I don't really want to talk to you. That's what I just said.
Just read the movies.
I'm going to quit when you get back. I am. The only reason I'm here is because I'm still taking care of Pamela, just like I'm supposed to. And I speak in her, and I have kind of started this threesome relationship. It's open. Anyway, okay, so Creep Show, 1982, George A. Romero. 5 grisly tales from a kid's comic book about a murdered father rising from his grave, a bizarre meteor, a vengeful husband, a mysterious crate's occupant, and a plague of cockroaches. Cockroaches. Okay. Next. You guys,
just read it.
I'm not taking any money this week either. These are all for free.
This week.
No, I'm not taking any money for any of these tapes that I'm
no, you're not getting paid this week.
Okay, The Howling Part 2. Your sister is a werewolf. 1985. Philippe Mora. A man discovers that his sister was a werewolf and helps an investigator track down a gang of the monsters through the United States and Eastern Europe. Next, The Fury of the Wolfman, 1970, Jose Maria Zabalabala. A man has a werewolf curse upon him. If he doesn't get rid of it, he turns into a killer werewolf, and then the moon, when the moon gets full. Yeah, okay, sounds like every other fucking werewolf movie.
It's a good Spanish horror movie starring Paul Naschy. Fuck you.
Okay, yeah, whatever, you're done. The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires, Roy Ward Baker, 1974. In China, Professor Van Helsing helps 8 kung fu trained siblings reclaim their ancestral mountain village. Now, the domain of 7 powerful vampires and their army of undead incest slaves. And then last...
I said that wrong. This is the Shaw Brothers and Hammer, doing their first, collaboration.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Last Halloween Town 2, Malabar's Revenge.
That's Calabar. I did the wrong thing.
Malabar. It's like Malibu. Malibu's Revenge. Mary Lambert, 2001. A young witch and her grandmother work together to foil the plans of a wicked warlock's son before he can use powerful spells to create chaos in the world. Hey, listen up. No, yeah, I'm not. You're not hanging up. Listen to me, bitch. Guess who I have here in this jar? That's right, it's you. And guess where he's going?
Okay.
In their winding machine. Bye.
Wow. Holy shit. I think Bouthy just killed Hugh Janus. Oh, why?
Are we really going to have to do another funeral episode next episode?
Oh my God. Not again. Hugh's been completely just destroyed again. He was a face and now he's gone.
Scabby's telling me he can't come back.
What? Is that the end of Hugh Janus, folks? Hear more next week when you tune in again. So, if you're listening on Patreon, thank you so much for your support. We do appreciate you. Please subscribe wherever you're listening to the podcast. Please subscribe and give us a like, share, follow, whatever, wherever you're listening to the podcast, and help us out with a rating. That really goes a long way and helps support the show. Check out all of our episodes in the back catalog. You can do that on any podcast platform. And we want you to come on the show. So if you're a producer, director, actor, or you're promoting a project and you want to collab, or if you're a podcast and you want to collab on something, we want to talk to you. All right, cool. So who are you shouting out this week, buddy?
I'm shouting out my wife, Katie, Sammy, and baby Amelia, and my uncle and my dad, and then a couple podcasts. Doom Generation, Dissect That Film, and the Movie Dumpster podcast.
Nice.
I'm a bearded villain.
Yeah, of course. Nice. So I'm going to shout out Alfonso because he's coming on next week. Very cool. Mike or Miguel, the bearded villain, Mutant City Horror, and the Happy Fright Film Festival, which wrapped up. And it seems like
we should have them on
really
to talk
well.
about how good it did.
Yeah. We'll chat with them soon. And then also Mikey Mutants After Hours Doom Room. Very cool. Another episode coming soon, I hope.
Mm-hmm. Probably by Monday or Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. Dude, how do you feel wrapping up 4 weeks of a road trip?
It's crazy. It went by fast.
It went by really quick. Are you ready to go see your family again?
Yeah, I got to go anyway. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Don't forget, come on the podcast. If you have a project that you want to promote, shoot us an email at vhsdoom@gmail.com. Work till it hurts. And I guess Mikey typed in Grundy. All right. Whatever. Peace.